fucking Jones, man, I'm from the hundreds. Where K-Dog was a fucking dog, but I'm from the hundreds. Where Pops got it fucking poppin', I'm from the hundreds. Where a fool was a fucking fool, with from the hundreds. Rosemore, Roseland, West Pool, man, I'm from the hundreds, so you know how we do it. Man, we run shit, man, I'm straight from the 100 blocks. Shout out.
I appreciate everybody tapping in with Flacco Santana TV. Hit that like, subscribe, share button. Make sure y'all jam down to both my platforms, Flacco Santana TV, Flacco Santana TV 2 on YouTube. Slide to my IG, Flacco Santana TV. I got that content finna drop. Everybody like, Flacco, where you been? What you on? Why ain't you dropping? Man, I got some heat I'm working on. It take time for perfection, and I'm finna come and bring something to the internet and to the people that ain't never been seen or done. With that being said, y'all just stay linked up. But this boy Gunna, he's a super goofy. Super goofy, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, he really didn't put his mans, I can't even call him his mans, because, you know, if Young Thug was his mans, he wouldn't even just did what he just did. You know what I'm saying? He just got out of jail on some, you know, admitting certain things so he could get free. He gonna say, hey, I ain't snitch, I ain't do this, I ain't do that. But at the same time, you throwing your mans and them under the bus. You feel me? You throwing Young Thug and everybody who on the case under the bus, because y'all all fighting the same case. At the end of the day, the prosecution got you to bear witness, to acknowledge, you know, that you done seen these guys who you was part of, YSL, you done seen them do criminal, you know, activities. Like what they say right here, this your statement. The rapper swore that he has personal knowledge that members and associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang, but seemed to distance himself from YSL, the gang. Right? So, you know, he acknowledging that he done seen certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. So I put all this together. I put it all together. You know, I got the Breakfast Club joint when he was doing the Crime Stoppers, talking about the Crime Stoppers. I got that video going. You know what I'm saying? I got the video. I got the video of him actually sitting in court. Getting asked all these questions, and he agreeing to them. You feel me? I ain't never hated Gunna. I ain't never had no smoke with him, but you know this right here ain't real. This ain't what real dudes do. Just listen to Gunna. You know what I'm saying? The way he responds to the Crime Stopper allegations, saying he a snitch and this and that. Just listen to him. Y'all watch all this footage.
To a racketeering conspiracy charge.
Authorities arrested him and fellow rapper Young Thug, along with more than 24 others earlier this year.
As Fox 5's Eric Perry tells us, Gunna's guilty plea does not necessarily mean he's admitting guilt.
We were there as rapper Gunna, also known as Sergio Kitchens, took his first steps outside the Fulton County Jail after taking what's called an Alford plea. These are the first moments Sergio Kitchens, or Gunna, was able to freely leave the Fulton County Jail Wednesday afternoon. Gunna entered what's known as an Alford plea in connection with one count in the RICO Act case against him. Metro Atlanta attorney Ryan Greathouse says, in simple terms, it's a type of guilty plea.
Where a criminal defendant is ultimately saying, I don't agree with the facts as they're alleged. I maintain that I'm innocent. However, I believe that it's in my best interest to go ahead, plead guilty.
Gunna and another well-known rapper, Young Thug, whose real name is Jeffrey Williams, are two of the defendants indicted for charges in violation of the RICO Act. The indictment claims they are part of a gang known as Young Slime Life, or YSL. Prosecutors say those named in the indictment have engaged in violent criminal activity in the city for years. Gunna and his legal team released this statement saying, in part, while I have agreed to always be truthful, I want to make it perfectly clear that I have not made any statements, have not been interviewed, have not cooperated, have not agreed to testify or be a witness for or against any party in the case, and have absolutely no intention of being involved in the trial process in any way. In exchange for a guilty plea, attorneys say Gunna will not serve any time in prison. So what does the rapper's future look like? The plea deal sentenced him to 5 years with 1 year to serve in prison. That time was commuted to time served, and the balance was suspended. He will need to complete 500 hours of community service, with 350 of those hours talking to young men and women in the community about the dangers of gangs and gang violence. And while Gunna says he did not agree to testify, he can still be called as a witness.
While the state may consider this a victory on some level, I think that you're going to see mixed reaction from.
Why the Alfred plea, Gunna?
He's not making any statements right now, guys. Thank you.
Anything you can say for fans or supporters?
No, we have a... My head's spinning. I haven't slept in a while. We have a press release that I think we issued.
Thank
Do
you.
y'all have a copy?
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Why the Alfred plea, Gunna?
He's not making any statements right now, guys. Thank you.
Anything you can say for fans or
No,
supporters?
we have a... My head's spinning. I haven't slept in a while. We have a press release that I think we issued.
Thank
Do y'all have a copy?
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Became affiliated with YSL around 2016. Is that true as it pertains to you, Mr. Kitchens?
Yes, ma'am.
YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang.
Yes, ma'am.
You were present when law enforcement officers stopped a vehicle in which you were present along with Jeffrey Williams, wherein hydrocodone, methamphetamines, and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you.
Yes, ma'am.
And do you acknowledge the following statement? I recognize, accept, and deeply regret that my talent and music indirectly furthered YSL the gang to the detriment of my community. YSL as a gang must end. Is that your statement or acknowledgement?
Yes.
I became affiliated with YSL around 2016. Is that true as it pertains to you, Mr. Kitchens?
Yes, ma'am.
YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang.
Yes, ma'am.
You were present when law enforcement officers stopped a vehicle in which you were present along with Jeffrey Williams, wherein hydrocodone, methamphetamines, and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you.
Yes, ma'am.
And do you acknowledge the following statement? I recognize, accept, and deeply regret that my talent and music indirectly furthered YSL the gang to the detriment of my community. YSL as a gang must end. Is that your statement or acknowledgement?
Yes.
I became affiliated with YSL around 2016. Is that true as it pertains to you, Mr. Kitchens?
Yes, ma'am.
YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang.
Yes, ma'am.
You were present when law enforcement officers stopped a vehicle in which you were present along with Jeffrey Williams, wherein hydrocodone, methamphetamines, and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you.
Yes, ma'am.
And do you acknowledge the following statement? I recognize, accept, and deeply regret that my talent and music indirectly furthered YSL the gang to the detriment of my community. YSL as a gang must end. Is that your statement or acknowledgement?
Yes.
I became affiliated with YSL around 2016. Is that true as it pertains to you, Mr. Kitchens?
Yes, ma'am.
YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang.
Yes, ma'am.
You were present when law enforcement officers stopped a vehicle in which you were present along with Jeffrey Williams.
Talk to me about this Crime Stopper video that everybody's circulating. They trying to use that against you. What was that about?
I don't know what the fuck that's about. Crime Stopper well. I ain't never stopped a crime. Never.
Just goes to see like you ain't got no real friends out here. You know what I'm saying? I learned from that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not happy that it happened, but you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of good to see be on the outside looking in.
Kitchens is now a member of the neighborhood rap group SPC, known as Shady Park Click, like his cousin once was.
That's why it's come back to that street word, snitch. No one's want to be labeled as a snitch. I don't want to tell on him because somebody might try to come kill me or someone in my family.
Kitchen says Benton first lied to police because he didn't want to rat out another member, Clarence Carter.
Everybody, know. Like, the streets know. And so everybody looking at it like it was wrong because this man would let my family member, you know what I'm saying, go down for something he did.
Right. Kitchens claims Benton and Carter were both wearing red the night Jasmine Lynn was shot.
It was just a coincidence of how it was put out. Like, they actually had on the same exact color.
Okay.
He just had on the hood, and Devo didn't. He had on a regular shirt.
Kitchens believes that mistaken identity played a big role in this case. And he knows one thing for sure, that his cousin is innocent.
And it's not right because you think you have one in jail for the crime, but it's not the right guy.
So that's not even you on that video?
Yes, that's me, but that wasn't on no Crime Stopper. I don't know what the hell nigga thinking about because I wasn't in no case or nothing. So nigga even like just saying like, oh, you snitched on who? I was never in no case. See what I'm saying? But you know, niggas, it'd be that go back to the internet shit. I don't really be feeding into it because motherfucker don't know. I'm really from the street where I'm from. Like, if you snitch, bro, that shit is in paperwork. This shit is a document. See what I'm saying? I already kept that shit. Don't be about nothing.
Yeah, when I watched the video, when I watched it, you was actually saying that your people was in jail because somebody else was talking on them. That's what I took from it.
Right. A nigga, my cousin went to jail. A little girl got killed. My cousin went to jail for it. Another nigga went to court and said my cousin did it, but my cousin didn't do it. That was, I'm putting them down on like, but y'all got the wrong nigga. This is my cousin. My cousin still got life for this shit. Right now to this day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I took from it. I was confused. I was like, okay, I don't understand what they trying to say here.
I hear them telling my cousin, crazy. My cousin didn't do shit. But they go back to the internet and just, you know what I'm saying?
Did that come back from?
Let them think what they want.
Is that for somebody that didn't like you, or was that just just regular internet, or was that from somebody that was like, you know what, he really don't like you, he's just gonna try to throw whatever dirt he can on your name?
Of course. Now I'm the one, not the two. So a nigga gonna try to get you out the one. You know what I'm saying? Nigga gonna try their best, especially if you doing something. Just know how many niggas just hate on goddamn, be like, oh, Charlamagne this, he this and that. But I don't even know this man. You know what I'm saying? Just let niggas talk. That's just how that shit be.
Right. I agree.
When things like that surface, don't you feel like you really want to explain yourself, but then you like, it don't even matter what I say because people still always will think what they want to think.
I really don't care to explain to no nigga because I ain't into explaining. I don't owe nobody no explanation. So if I'm explaining to a nigga, that mean like I feel like I got some shit to prove. I gotta get some shit like, hell no, I don't gotta prove nothing, nigga. I know what's up. My people know what's up.